There's that upgraded dagger. That's excessive. That's a boss killer. Welcome to Graeme Games. My name's Graeme. This is a game. Today we're playing Peglin, something due out later in the year. I don't believe it has a proper release date yet, but I was really attracted to the general concept of a Pachinko Roguelike, and I thought the art looked quite well done, especially the key art. The key art for the game looked really nice. I've played it for about 5 minutes, just kind of testing things out. There's this like slay the spire branching path style of progression, although it also reminds me of the drinking game Ride the Bus. Every time you start a level, you have a loadout of these orbs. Like right now, I just have 2 stones. They're very regular. They just do attacks. You bash them against these guys to rack up additional points. Each one of those, starts adding things up. 2, 4, 6, 8. I'm here to annihilate. Stuck the cheer. Come on. And then 2, I am poo. That's how that had to add up. And then now and again you end up with specific things like the dagger. Very weak regular attack, but massive damage if I get a crit. I would have to bounce it off of that. Very unlikely to happen. And so in that case, I'm going to discard it and continue using the regular stones because I have a much more likely chance of accumulating like a worthwhile amount of attacks there. Because I'm not doing so hot. I don't even know, I've never even fought one of these slimes before, so I don't actually even know if I need to do anything different to attack an aerial thing like that. But then once you've made it through your queue, you just go right back to exactly what you had left off with. And so it's not a big risk to discard items like that. You probably also notice there's the bombs. So when you do the crit, get a crit, it does twice as much damage. Unless you have the dagger, then it's like it's 3 times or something. But if you hit the bombs twice, then it blows up a whole bunch of stuff and it's awesome. Very intense. And the R refreshes things. It brings back a bunch of those pegs. That crit is not easy to hit. I was really hoping that I could just point the dagger straight at it in some easy way and claim the easy points. What am I supposed to do about that guy? Do I have to launch a bomb? I'm gonna try and get the bomb. I blew it. Okay, I got a bomb, which is very promising, because that hurts everything. But I would need to blow up numerous bombs. Oh, now that the slimes are dead, he's worrying about the guy flying up top there. Well, I'll try and slip that through for the crit. I was going for the crit. I missed it by just the tiniest. Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, the critical hit thing adds up much more dramatically than I even thought it did. I didn't even need the dagger as well. I got the bomb in, which is fun. At the end of each of these, you can either heal or claim one of the orbs. A matryorbsha. Oh, so like the Russian dolls. I don't remember how to say it properly, but I think they are like nested inside each other. Yeah, multi-balls. But they slipped orb into it, and a lightning orb can target any enemy on screen. Lightning hits an additional nearby peg every bounce. Ooh, I like the sound of that. That sounds really cool. But the multi-ball just sounds too fun. It sounds really interesting. So I'm pretty sure if you land in the fire, I've never done it. I think you just like take damage. And these are how you're selecting the next branch of that path you're about to take. I'm going to go for the treasure, because I've never actually been to a treasure room either. I assume it would just grant me a new orb. That would make the most sense. Yeah, I don't want to skip it. A decoy orb. Enemies don't get their extra turn for your first reload. Well, that's fun. Oh, but then I still also do the tiniest bit of actual peglinging, and I don't even really understand why I would want or need to. Let's go question mark on the next one. We just did the chest. Try something a bit different there. Ooh, maybe we build towards like the challenge. The woods grew darker yet darker as you progress until you find a clearing where it is pouring rain. just really pissing out there. As you walk into the middle of the clearing, you are struck by lightning. Strangely, you don't feel injured, but you do feel a current running through you. Please tell me I just get a lightning orb, because, like, I wanted... Oh, it's funny, it's got, like, lightning-shaped blocks. I specifically want a lightning orb, so that would just be ideal if I just get to take one with me. Because then I would get a little bit of both. Sweet! Totally got to take that away with me. I am going to take the easy crit here, and you kind of can scoot around these loops. And see, there was the first time I got a refresh. That was 60 on the nose. One shot kill. Suck it, slime. Suck yourself, I bet. You slurp it right up, you know, like a pot of noodles. There you go, slime. Not a chance. Not here today. That's like the relics in Slay the Spire. I didn't realize that was actually gonna stay. Like that was a permanent addition. Okay, my first reload. Okay, so I haven't reloaded yet. That would be when I use up this. And that is something here I am learning on the fly. I did not appreciate that was the trade-off you were making. That's really cool. That's really interesting. That if you choose to discard, like I found a lightning orb, so it's going to tell me how a new orb that I've never found before works. Target an enemy, left click on them. Oh, I can choose who I'm attacking. That is interesting. That's totally okay. That's how I would have been able to directly go for that. Oh, I thought if I scooped that thing around one of those loops, it would be much more effective. That's how I could attack the flying thing. I could try to go in the back instead if I think he's going to give me an extra bunch of trouble. There was some train of thought I had a minute ago that I totally derailed myself from. But I'm starting to see the way things layer in. Yeah, I think I was talking about the discard, actually. That's the trade-off, the consideration you have to weigh about whether or not you just... Gone. Destruction. About whether or not you skip all your orbs. Skip all your junky ones, you know? Upgrade an orb. I only have 10 damage. Yeah, I want to upgrade. You can upgrade a stone. Better attack. A dagger, way more critical. Holy crap. This maybe just splits more. It doesn't represent that in any way. Like, it would be handy if there was a little description to go along with that. I think it would be handy to just have one super stone. Just a big, beefy boy of a stone in the mix there. Huh. Not quite what I was trying to do. That's a little bit of a bummer. Oh, good. There's more ahead. Actually, they're unavoidable from what I'm seeing here. That's a ranged enemy. This is my first encounter with a ranged enemy then. I guess this is who I'm attacking. I want to nail that crit, get as much out of that as I can. Oh, we're gonna... I like the way the bomb kicks you within your peg map as well, actually. That's pretty handy. And wow, that was insane. You give me a bonus. Hand me out some treats or something for kicking that much butt, you know? The Docked Orb. I don't care what it does. It's the best named orb in the game so far. Deals no damage, heals you for each peg hit. Can only be used once per battle. That's so cool. I really dig that. I just think it makes sense. It's an interesting mechanic, and you can always ditch it if you feel that, like, I'm only have 10 health lost. It's not that big a deal. From seemingly nowhere, an inferno ignites in a circle around you. There are 2 fireballs bouncing and circling around each other in the center of the ring. Yeah. Grab them up. Just get your paws on there. Grab them. Grab hold. I don't know, maybe some oven mitts or something, but you're a goblin. You probably got some nice heat tolerance or something. You grab the fireballs, and they're as hot as you expected. For a split second, then they cool as their energy flows through you, allowing you to stow them safely in your satchel. Your hands are worse for wear. Oh, dang. So it wasn't just like this immediate... Nah, it's fine. It was a vapor barrier or whatever. It didn't actually... No, I burnt the hell out of them. That's going to take forever to heal. And my whole thing is chucking orbs. It's going to be hard to do now. The circle of fire has subsided, allowing you to leave freely. I kind of want to thin out my pack a little bit. It kind of feels to me like this is terrible. I wanted to hit that maybe. It just feels like my pack is a little overfilled at this point. That's like well, I wanted to hit the crit, I wanted to split like that and everything, but I really ended up just getting so little out of that. That was quite the bummer. But everything is so tight-knit on this that I thought like, oh, if ever there was a time to use the lightning, it'll be so effective here. I'll do the crit. I don't know. I considered waiting and saving it for the dagger. I think I'm gonna be glad I used it. Nice. I love that it throws the bomb first because it clears out the leading enemy there, because it would have been almost a waste. He was damaged enough that it felt like it would have wasted my attack. That was perfect. I like that I have a straight shot at the bomb here, so I might as well just take that. That'll be nice and easy for me. I'll take out at least those front two. We got a red slime coming up. I was just mostly trying. Oh my god, good. Okay, I'm worried about the big guy. Maybe I used those bombs too soon, and they don't come back apparently. Gosh, that was the first. That was my first decoy potentially ever, actually. Oh no, come on, terrible bouncing all around. This is so close. I'm trying to carve my way towards the bomb. I have to hit it twice for it to do anything. No! This next turn, right, they will start slicing at me. Come on, no, I wanted them to split and bounce around and do crazy things. Oh, well, at least here we got the bomb in play 100%. And some pretty decent damage dealt, but like, it's still not enough to even kill that guy. That's brutal. I'm gonna have to like just stop. I'm gonna stop and take so much damage while he just sits there and pummels away at me, presumably, right? I didn't think. Oh, because of the lightning, the like adjacency of it. If I would have realized that would trigger the renew, I probably wouldn't have used it then at that exact time. Wow, I didn't expect the bosses in this to be so impossibly hard. Also, this pegboard, this particular pegboard I'm on, is like just notably harder than like any of the others I think I've dealt with. I don't know if I have worse orbs, what's going on here, but I feel like I'm not in a great place. Terrible. Chuck it in the corner, try to get a little extra out of it. Ooh, a crit. But then you only hit a couple of orbs anyways. This is bad. I would have loved to have made it through like the first world of this game or what have you. Really had to save up those bombs, huh? Game over. Big old game over. I gotta try again. There's still a big slime at the end. Was I not even at the big slime? There's a bigger slime waiting for me at the far end there. That was rough. Didn't go great. I do like that there's specific pegboards that seem to match specific enemy loadouts or combinations. There's a good bomb. It just seems to make it so that they kind of match in some way. I'll keep an eye out at how consistent that seems to be. The dagger's fun. It's really fun to stack up big time damage, but the healing is a big deal. Maybe it's not that big a deal this early on, but I'll just skip it. I'll skip the next few times it comes up, you know? I don't think I can scan ahead and look at the map. I like that in Slay the Spire, so you can kind of try to adjust your route. But I guess in Slay the Spire, you have full freedom of where you go at each step, and here the pegs could screw ya. Pegs have a chance to respawn as bombs. That's huge. I love it, because I think the bombs are almost one of the only ways you can kind of blast through things. Well, yes, they're good at blasting. I didn't mean it like that, but just as soon as I got to that big boss there, like, what was I supposed to do? Attack him 12 damage at a time? Wasn't gonna count for jack. Come on, let's finish her. Oh, that's a, yeah. I didn't realize that bomb had already been hit once. Don't even have to think about it. 50? I thought bombs used to do 30. Did bombs get better, or was I not paying attention? We'll do the bramble ball. Try out the thorn. Thorn on me? Like if usually the way thorn works in games is that if you get attacked, you know what? I'm going on the side here. Ooh, come on, game. What are you doing to me? That's bogus. It's not what I wanted. Oh, that's cute. It's a little slime. That reminds me of playing like Breakout or any such game where they would have like level designs that match in like a cute, fun little way of you breaking out a particular picture. I don't remember Blitwise. The same people who made Pocket Tanks had a really fun. Oh, there's 2 extra bombs added in on that refresh. I don't remember what their specific version of that was called, but I did play a lot of it. You found a bramble orb. These orbs will apply the thorn status to an enemy. While thorned, an enemy will be unable to move. Ooh, so it's like thorns that come up and grab. That's like a Dungeons and Dragons thorns, rather than like a typical RPG thorns that I'm used to where you deal damage back. This means you can gain precious time to deal damage from a distance. Well, I would like to thorn this guy, and then like I can worry about other things. Yeah, I guess there's 2 types of RPG thorns. Taking him downtown? No! Am I so bad at estimating the hitboxes or the widths of these stupid orbs? I really thought, you know, I'll try to hit this one. It should work. Shouldn't be hard to miss. And then on my next turn, I'll be able to drop another bomb and it won't even matter. Then I'm about to do a reload. I didn't say any of it, but I felt confident. So I didn't feel like I had to say anything because it would all come together flawlessly. And then, you know, I'd be able to explain my genius as it unfolded. That 50 damage is unreal. I swear it wasn't that high before. I don't know, but I'm loving it. Let's see. Let me take a guess, or let me try to estimate some math here. I don't know if this will be a very good sample size, but there's 28 missing pegs currently, and none of them came back as bombs. So there's... Oh, excuse me. Oh, I coughed straight through that. Seemingly there's worse than approximately like a 3 to 4% chance of them turning into that. Upgraded could be fun. The brambles, the dagger is pretty out of control when it's upgraded, but I seemingly never really end up getting to make great use of it. Oh, let's go upgraded dagger and just have this big time kill stick. I don't know what to call it. I don't know. I wanted to give it a cool, unique extra name. I got nothing. Little knife. Give it little knife a boost. Take a relic because it was one of the red skulls. So there's a good reason to take on the more challenging areas. Deal extra damage the longer the pachinko ball is on the field. How is it really going to calculate that? Oh man. Okay, so once every it did damage. That seems broken. I don't think that's supposed to happen. That might have only specifically continued to add in that way, because maybe when you hit the fire, it treats it as the same orb. I don't know, but I feel like I really shouldn't have continued to cook the damage like that. You reach a clearing with a strange amount of crows circling above. Not quite a murder, an assault of crows, a beating of crows, a threat of crows, a dirty look of crows. That's 2 crows. The stink eye of crows is a pair of crows. You don't think much of it until they start to drop stones on you. I could catch the stones and get 3 stones, or run and take damage. Ooh, oh, but you might not want the stones because that's 3 boring orbs in your loadout. Yeah, I actually don't want to have 70% stones. That'd be lame. You sprint through the clearing as the stones rain down on you. You don't escape unscathed, but at least you don't have to lug around any stones. Stupid stones! I didn't want you anyways. Although, couldn't I have caught the stones and then just threw them away after? You don't have to lug things around. You can empty out your bag now and again. It shouldn't cost you anything to do so. Although maybe you're trying to prove something to those crows. You don't want to give the crows the satisfaction. Ooh, I don't even want you to touch anything else. You can go away now. You've already done the damage. You know, if you caught all those crows from the stones from the crows and then threw it away, they would know that they've inconvenienced you. And I don't want them to know that. I want them. Ooh, that was a really handy refresh. I don't think these lines can turn into bombs though. Yeah, those crows suck. Is I guess the point of the story. Oh, that was so sweet to milk the crit, and the damage over time thing. The clock is insane. Oh, every tick of it actually legitimately animates, which is a cool little added detail going on over there. And yes, you cannot just hang on to the item here. I want to, no. It's so specifically skipped over the critical hit. That's so stupid. It's kind of funny almost. Yeah, I should try and heal up here. And having the pocket watch thing combined with that is awesome. Even the times where I've shot it so wildly and it's done such a, I guess just like stupid poor job, it at least you're gonna get a couple extra health healed out of that. So that specifically combos with what the hell is it even called? The Doctor Orb. The Doctor Orb particularly well. There's that upgraded dagger. That's excessive. That's a boss killer. That's what you need. Wow. That's not it though. That's not gonna get you much of anything, is it? Oh, having the bramble right now is actually really great because he's closing in quite close. Give me that extra turn, especially since I'm about to reach the end of my loadout here. Oh, yeah, he gets that extra step. That really just stinks. Bomb. There's an easy hit bomb there. That one's also already like cooked one. He'll get a hit on me. But it's good to know you have something like that. Like a free auto finisher move waiting for you at the end. Ectoplasm passes through pegs while traveling upwards only. I want to try it because you could bounce off something that shoots you up, then you end up above those pegs, and as you fall down you bounce on them, so it doesn't bounce you down, bounce down, and drive you down out of the screen. The odds of it working like flawlessly are slim. There's a chance. Ooh. Oh, that was my ectoplasm. Oh! I'm legitimately on a path of only events right now. The woods grow darker and darker as you progress. It's raining. You walk into the middle of the clearing. You're struck by lightning. My favorite activity. Did I get another lightning orb? I assume so. Red. It's a red space. From seemingly nowhere, an inferno ignites in a circle around you. There are 2 fireballs bouncing and circling around each other in the center of the ring. Grab them for even more fireballs, dash through the flames, and just take damage. I wish I could consult my current loadout. Was it this round or the last one? I picked up 2 fireballs. I guess I'll grab a pair of fireballs. They're hot as heck. What are you going to do about it? The red just might be signaling that it's the next thing I'm stepping towards. This clearing is really slimy. We got rain, we got fire, we got slime. You progress cautiously, but still lose your step. 3 orbs fall into the slime, and you only have 2 hands. Which one do you let sink? I will let one of the fireballs sink. That worked out crazy well. You instinctively snatch up an orb in each hand, but you watch as the fireball disappears deep into the muck. You continue on even more cautiously than before. I honestly don't even mind that much because I had just picked up 2 extra fire orbs. I only had the one. I only had the fire orb, but I felt like my loadout was suddenly like honking. It was just filled to the brim with things. Oh, we actually got the boss this time. This is a for realsies boss. That 300 life guy was crazy tough, and I just activated 2 bombs. That's huge, huge opening move. Love to see it. 175 damage in 1 move. What a maniac this goblin is. This little Peglin. Call him by the title he's earned. Is that a leveled up stone or something? I felt like I did. Oh, I had the critical. I had the critical as well as the pocket watch. That adds up. I have I have some confidence. The confidence started fading incredibly quickly all of a sudden. But regardless of damage done here, obviously I'd love to do damage, but it didn't bramble him at all. It just didn't. Just straight up no. That was huge, actually, because I just spawned 2 more bombs at least. One interesting thing, if a bomb was preset, if it was already part of the map, then once it's been like used, it goes away. There's not even like one of these peg spaces left over anymore. But I think the ones that you turn into a bomb, oh, that was my ectoplasm. Oh! I was not expecting that. It's kind of hilarious. Wow. But I think the ones you turn into bombs, I think they do still have the possibility to reform as just like regular orbs or whatever. Oh, he's just gobbling me up. He's digesting me. I'm taking digestion damage. When did I use my dagger? I seemingly didn't even like pay attention. I must have used it a while ago. Yeah, an easy free bomb to hit. I guess the velocity that the bomb kicks you back with has to do with the speed you hit the bomb with, maybe, because that sent me flying. Oh, double bomb, that's it. He's dead. And wow, just seriously, just a bramble and a healing orb. I have those. Those are nothing new to me. But I get a relic. A lucky meteorite. Circle pegs provide explosive force. Just regular pegs. Oh no, there's the line pegs as well. Gift that keeps giving. Pegs almost never pop when hit. And there's a Matryoshka. There's the real thing when there's not orbs slipped into it. Every shot has +1 level of multi-ball, but -2 damage from all pegs. There's some fun combos there, I'm sure. That sounds like it could add up and be really cool. But Area 1 complete. The castle will open soon. The gift that keeps giving seems awesome. That seems really, really good. We're in version 0.5 here. There's more game to come. It's not even early access. This is like an early preview, early look at the game. And so far, I'd say quite promising. I think maybe there could be more done to make the events of going on during like the gameplay a little more exciting, a little bit more flair and sound effects and pinging around like a pinball machine, and like, you know, I guess a more exciting menu as well. But all this stuff is temporary. The core gameplay, I think, is really fun. I quite enjoyed it. The way you start layering it together, the trade-offs of ditching an orb or carrying on, selecting your orb after a battle, trying to gear yourself towards like a chest of treasure or a random event or an extra hard boss to hopefully gain a gift or a relic. All that stuff's really cool. I wish I could check my loadout at almost any time, and I wish that I could inspect the map, because even though it's not an automatic choice, you might get screwed over by the pegs. I would like to be able to plan a little bit more easily. Those are my immediate suggestions. You guys down below or in this dev's Discord or Twitter or something, if you have any thoughts of your own. Yeah, I think Peglin's worth keeping an eye on. I'll have a link down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Ooh, and something else of interest, I picked up I guess this is for you to work around with. I actually selected a new editor to tackle this video, and I genuinely very much want to know what you guys think of the job they did with it. You know, trying to work with new people, mix things up a little bit, and yeah, I think it would just be really helpful to hear your comments on that. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again